Before this video starts, 90% of my viewers aren't subscribed. I have a high amount of returning viewers, I enjoy making the videos, and I think that I've improved as a YouTuber. I would greatly appreciate the subscription, and with that, I hope you enjoy the video. Pokemon Emerald is one of the best Pokemon games when it comes to completing the game. You have the fight with Steven Stone, you can continuously fight Wally, there's a plethora of legendaries you can find and events you can unlock, you unlock breeding, you can make more teams constantly and re-challenge the Elite Four. But another thing you can do is the Battle Frontier, one of the hardest things in any Pokemon game to come out ever, except for maybe the Elite Four and Pokemon BDSP. Now, what I wanted to do in this video is show you guys a great team you can use, and I'm also going to provide proof of me winning battles with this team. Now, keep in mind, there's no legendaries, no obscenely hard to obtain Pokemon. These are just Pokemon you can get casually that will perform well in your game. Swampert should be considered not only because it's your starter, but its only weakness is grass. This makes the Pokemon very OP since it gets the move Ice Beam, which is 95 base power and cannot miss. Surf and Earthquake are good moves, and Mud Slap is tacked on there because unless you get it from an egg move, which requires breeding, which is tedious, you can't get the move Cursed. So the second best option is Mud Slap. Mud Slap is basically Sand Attack, but it can also do damage, which makes it really good. Now, the only downside is you're not going to one-shot much things with Ice Beam unless you get a crit. Ice Beam, however, can freeze. So if you see a Grass type, you should either switch out or just deal some damage in so you don't switch a Pokemon into, say, a Solar Beam, Petal Dance, or Giga Drain. Another Pokemon I would recommend is Salamence. Dragon Claw and Fly are good stab moves. Fly also deals with the grass types that Swampert is scared of. Flamethrower and Crunch are also great coverage, and if you give your Salamence the Black Glasses item, Crunch gets even stronger, which is a very good upside of giving it this move. Dragon Dance you can't get without an egg move, so again, Crunch or Flamethrower I think is the best option here, but if you decide to get the egg move Dragon Dance, I would recommend Crunch because you can put another fire type on your team. Meanwhile, there's not much good dark types in Hoenn. Now, going with the trend of pseudo-legendaries, Metagross is the best one in this game. Its signature move, Meteor Mash, is 120 base power and can raise your attack. Psychic is also a strong move, which can lower the opponent's special defense, and Ice Punch is great for coverage. If you see a powerful, scary Salamence, a Latios or Latios, or just a Dragon type in general, like Flygon, which can use Earthquake, you have Ice Punch, which will guarantee a one-shot. Iron Defense is also great because it increases your already good defense. You can make your Metagross near unkillable unless they have, say, a Fire-type move, but you can counter that with your Swampert, which will only be weak to grass moves. If you want to set up your Swampert, you can use Ice Punch on the Metagross. I personally have won a lot of tough battles just using Metagross that had good defense. Now, one Pokemon that might be surprising because you don't really see it much else except for casual playthroughs is Breloom. For example, the setup is spectacular. Bulk Up and Spore are just the perfect combo. You can put your opponent to sleep, raise your attack and defense, which your biggest weakness is flying. Defense can counteract that because the physical special split hasn't existed yet. And you can use Giga Drain to get any health back if Spore didn't work out well. And Brick Break just completely negates Reflect and Light Screen. One thing I would like to add, though, is Breloom does have low special attack, which you think would make a Giga Drain bad. But with the stab bonus and the Miracle Seed item, you make a Giga Drain go from 60 base power to basically 85 base power. The stab bonus adds 10, and the Miracle Seed gives a 1.5 times bonus to the attack, so you can still dish out good damage despite the low special attack, not to mention the HP coming back. This is actually a good grass-type Pokemon that you can use Giga Drain well with. You don't have to use Vileplume, Victory Bell, or even a Venusaur that you can trade into the game. Breloom works fine. Gardevoir also has great setup. Calm Mind raises its special defense and special attack, Double Team makes you almost impossible to miss, and it's also the best electric type in Hoenn. Yes, I meant what I said. Gardevoir is the best user of Thunderbolt or any thunder attack in this game besides Kyogre after using Rain Dance, but Kyogre can't be used in the Battle Frontier, Gardevoir can. This gives good coverage and an amazing setup. I have swept battles with Gardevoir without getting hit once. Now, for the last Pokemon I would recommend, since I can't show legendaries on this team as for my pre-established rules, I would recommend Claydol. Cosmic Power raises both of your defenses, Rest fully recovers your HP, with a Chesto Berry you don't have to worry about constant sleep, and Shadow Ball and Psychic are actually pretty good moves to give to Claydol. Now, this gave me a personal attachment to my Claydol, because originally I hated this Pokemon, but using it in the Battle Frontier made me pretty attached to it. Now for some honorable mentions. If Swampert isn't your starter Pokemon, which if you want to go to the Battlefront tier, you should be just for the great typing, I would recommend Sharpedo. It's one of the only good dark types in Hoenn since everyone else is either too frail or doesn't attack hard, and it can get things like Screech and Slash to lower defense and use a high crit rate move, or you can use Scary Face to lower speed. The only downside is another good crunch user is Salamence, and again, another good water type is Swampert. Again, you can also use things like Gyarados and also Milotic if you really want to use a good water type, so again, Sharpedo, if you want to make it work, you can, but I personally wouldn't recommend it for constant good results. I was also planning on getting a Tentacruel with Surf, Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain, and Ice Beam for amazing coverage, because Tentacruel is a very good Pokemon with a base stat total of 525. However, I already had a really good water type in Swampert, so I didn't want the types to overlap. If you have a really big weakness to grass or electric type attacks, it can really be a big issue, so I really just wanted to stick with Swampert and get more Pokemon that could pair well with it, especially in double battles. Now to look at actual results. When you look at my battle win streak, it's 49. This is my only win streak, and it is my best win streak. I intend to go up to the hundreds, maybe thousands of just constant wins with this team, and I think I can do it. I also already have a battle symbol because the big, final boss type trainer in the battle tower has Alakazam, Entei, and a third Pokemon that I actually forgot. I remember sweeping it though with Swampert because Earthquake dealt with Alakazam, Entei was dealt with Earthquake, and the third Pokemon I just KO'd as well. It wasn't a hassle at all. I think it might have been Snorlax, but I honestly don't remember. If it was Snorlax though, I probably just used Breloom because I can use Spore and Brick Break. It also could have been Slacking, I believe, but same thing applies. And before this video ends, I really want to hit home that these Pokemon work well by going ahead and just doing a battle for you guys. I'm doing the double battle format because it's what Gen 3 is known for. It was really the staple of changing how battles work. So yeah, let's just go ahead and do a double battle. I think I'll do good. So again, this is a bug trainer, so I don't really have high hopes. Yeah, Beedrill, Dustox. This is just, in my opinion, easy. Earthquake. Maybe if Dustox survives, because it is more bulky, I'll use Flamethrower on Dustox. So, Dustox isn't a one-shot. Beedrill uses agility. Not taking much damage. Dustox, Beedrill. Yep, clear one-shots. Already, this is easy. Silcoon and Caterpie. This is odd. I don't know why I got such weak Pokemon to start out with, because I have done good battles in doubles. But I mean, hey, that's a win. If anything, it shows that I'm not lying, so that's 50 battle wins right there. So there you have it, my complete team for Pokemon Emerald in the Battlefront tier to have a good time just sweeping through, having a blast, and getting a high win streak. Thank you for watching the video this far in, and I hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys at my next upload.